what we then do is we then go into a training cycle because I now understand the body from a quantitative point of view. I got qualitative because I know you and I know your why. I now have a quantitative measurements by understanding how your body ticks, and I can do that by taking VO2 max, by taking simple strength tests like deadlift, etc. And I have a set protocol how I like to test athletes, and in order to look at every component of fitness. But what we then do is we can then work from those test results and work within percentages or perception or within zones. And the only way we can do that is by understanding those first initial numbers. That's first and foremost what people miss. People miss those numbers out the first testing. So 74% to build hypertrophy means absolutely nothing if we don't know our 100%. 74% of what? One of the worst things I hate to see is PDF documents that tell people to go and do 8 reps of what you think you can lift.
Oh yeah.
What does that even mean? What does that mean? Like, I don't know what that means. And I've been in this game for a long time. So when we're giving that and a broad spectrum and these influencers will send that out to 100,000 people. And what they're then going to do is they'll then showcase you the best 5. The other 99 odd thousand haven't got a clue what they're doing. They've just guessed. It didn't work. But the 5 people, or it'd be a bit better than that, 2%, 5%, whoever it sticks, they'll showcase that and go, look what we did. And they'll sell it to another 100,000 people. That's the scary thing. But in order to truly optimize human performance through an individualized pathway is to first of all test and then train within percentages, perceptions, and zones.
Because that's something it's very rare. Because I've seen a lot of kind of fitness stuff over the years, and yours was the first one that kind of actually started explaining, taking the goal and working it back, not just we don't really, you want to get in shape. Yours was actually, okay, we're going to define what being in shape means for you. What's your personal battlefield looks like, what challenges you're struggling with. But then I mentioned, I had to write it down. Where is it? You said if you're in the best shape you can possibly be, then you reduce pressure on your mental strength. So how do you find this changes your clients in terms of the mental strength? What benefits to their cognitive functions have you found from training in this manner, this sort of read-on approach?
So from a cognitive point of view, there are research studies out there, and they did it, loads of them in universities, whereby those who train had there was more cognitively aligned with what their subject was. So they was thinking much better and much clearer because they've gone and trained. They've released all these lovely endorphins. They're turned up. They're fresh. They're good to go. I think there's more studies based on like cold showers in the morning, hot showers at night, etc. Very, very similar. But in regards to, I think what you're getting at there is in regards to my notion on willpower. And there's all these crazy people out there right now who, some of them are incredible, some of them not so, all talking about mindset is everything. Mindset is not everything, especially in a performance-based goal. Because if you solely think that you're going to concentrate on your mindset, because David Goggins is screaming at you down your headphones, and you think that you can get through something without physically preparing, maybe you'll get through it once. Maybe you'll hit whatever it is if it's a short-term goal, if it's not that hard. When shit starts getting hard and you think you're going to rely on your mindset from the minute one, it ain't happening. And I think I use the analogy of the swim, where Ross Edgley swam around an actual country. And I use that analogy, and I'm a decent swimmer. I could not swim around the country. So I don't give a fuck how loud David Goggins screams at me from the boat. My mindset isn't getting me through that because I'm technically not good enough to do it. So you can keep screaming at me and you can keep saying, yes, you can do it. We can do anything. You're a beast. You're an